Hi, this is Laura from Healing with Spirit. I am here to talk to you about an amazing thing I'm offering. This is an invitation for you on how to tap into your magic, your woo-woo. We all have it, right? And if you don't believe in magic, then I would say turn this off right now and go to the next thing. If you believe in magic, then I would say, and you're struggling with how to, then I would say listen to the whole thing if you can, and listen to what this entails. I'm gonna talk to you about why I'm doing this, what you get out of it in return. But before I do that, I'm gonna give you just a little bit of backdrop so you know where I'm coming from. I've been providing spiritually based, integrative, holistic health enrichment since 2006. My office is inside of a medical office. I tend to be like the bridge between like the West and the woo-woo, if you want to call it that. And thanks to COVID-19, over the last 14 weeks, my office was part of the shutdown, and I decided, because people were having a lot of anxiety, not knowing what to do, a lot of old traumas were surfacing, whether it was their own or generational. So I started providing live online events over the last 14 weeks, 5 days a week. Okay, we've learned a lot through the process. We've grown with a lot of common themes, and I call it spirit messages, with things like, probably the biggest one is trust your instincts and get out of the head, get out of the emotions. See, the emotions is like the GPS, and get into the body. You tap into that flow to center and ground while you're all doing it all at the same time, right? And what I've learned through the process is that when we are together, where we can actually see each other and actually interact, there's been some powerful medicine that has ensued in the process. These Facebook Lives and others I've been doing on Zoom have been helping guide us, keep us on track, giving us the insight, even with myself, with all that we know, sometimes we just need a little insight, a little bit of clarity on how to stay balanced in the midst of all this upheaval, disruption, and change. And the kind of change, by the way, that we haven't seen in over millennia. There's no reason why, there's not a reason why there's not like, there's a reason why there's stuff going on between injustice and racism and social justice and the planet and the toxicity and 5G. I can make a list. We can get nauseated. I'm not going there. We can have these types of discussions like when you come into these spiritual coaching groups that we're going to be doing on how to tap into your magic and see where the medicine lies in each of these. So I'm welcoming you into what's called Mornings with Laura, where we can tap into your magic. We move some of that stuck energy, that old belief systems that might be blocking you or creating that frustration, that anxiety and stress. We transform and we compost some of that shitola, and we release toxicity, gain clarity, and step into our purpose and into our power while being supported in a group setting. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this, one, to be more available to folks that aren't on Facebook, to basically broaden the reach. There's a lot of people that aren't on Facebook, and to offer more coaching and a deeper, like when we do Facebook Lives, we do like a meditation. It's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We're going to be doing this longer because we're going to be taking the medicine and seeing where it resides in a much more concentrated manner. So this is better when we're interacting as well. Same time, certain mainstream platforms like Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube have all been increasingly censoring people like myself and prohibiting these types of medicines to get to people that really need them, and to help build what I call your spiritual immunity. There's also the social justice aspect that is weaved into the healing guidance. I feel like you can't have one without the other because it's all connected. And at the same time, I understand that people might be out of work, they might be struggling financially, or they might be feeling weird. So I'm making this as economical as possible. I have never done a program like this. This is so economical for those who might not be able to afford on a one-on-one session. So I'm offering this at a very discounted rate. Now, what do you get? You get access to a seasoned, experienced healer. My teachers that I have been studying with over the years include osteopathic physicians to Native Americans to persons of color on diversity and inclusion to my other teacher, my main teacher, which kind of bridges it all together, is Japanese, which is very Shinto based. So we're really bridging in some real ancient therapies here. You've got a seasoned psychic, metaphysician, and weaver, bridging both the Western world and the spiritual with experience. Also, by the way, as a trauma specialist, an educator, an advocate, and a social justice junkie. This is not a new thing for me. This has been who I have been my whole life, whether it was for animals and rescuing animals, whether it was for domestic violence, rape survivors, or diversity and inclusion for those of the LGBTQ communities or persons of color and the indigenous. It's all connected. So basically for $15 a session, you get access to all the magic that's weaved in through blending spiritual practices, the tools and traditions, and these with energetic happenings and what's happening energetically, the occurrences, everything from space weather to Schumann's resonance and how it's affecting us in our health and our lives, and how do we take our power and stay in our magic, to what's happening in the world around us, like with social justice, politically. We're not going to go into politics too directly. It's going to be more from a bigger picture, not like a Democrat Republican thing. We're not going to have those discussions. It's from a political systemic stuff, okay? To guiding you in awakening and support and purpose, so you may walk this plane in your truth and in your power. Each of us have a role, a very crucial role to play to become better stewards of this earth. And we all just have to know, how do we find the other pieces to the larger puzzle and connect? So this is what I'm offering you. So if you sign up before July 1st, the monthly subscription is $199, which again equals to like $15 a session. You get access to all of these 5 times a week. We offer them 3 times on Zoom and twice a week on Facebook, sometimes more on Facebook as well. So you get access to all of this, creating a daily ritual with focus, which builds consistency, focus, and a value that I guarantee you will not see elsewhere. Go show me a coaching program that doesn't start before you even start the program, that says that they want $19.99 right out of the get-go, okay? I'm offering this to you, and if you lock in by July 1st, it's $199 a month, or it's $25 per session if you don't feel comfortable and you want to test drive it and see if this is for you. This is what I'm offering you. Here is my invitation for you to take back the magic, for you to step into your magic, and let me help you, guide you with the tools that I have acquired, both as a trauma specialist, as somebody that is a trauma survivor and has dealt with oppression, has dealt with adversity and all these things, that has overcome health issues that was recommended for surgery that I never had because I healed my body. All these things, I'm offering this to you for $199. My rates per hour don't equate that. So you're getting all this access for a very nominal rate. I encourage you, if you feel that gnaw in your belly and you're saying, oh my God, yes, I need this, but I don't know. Well, let me tell you something. There was a time in my early healing career where I was living on $300 a month. And that was during the last recession when gas prices were almost $5 a gallon, and I had a car that only got 12 miles to a gallon, okay? And I went and saw a seasoned healer, even at a discounted rate, once a month because that's all I could afford, but I still did it and it cost me, between gas and seeing this person, over $150. So half of what I had for the month to live on. And I knew that if I didn't do it, I was going to die, or things aren't going to get better. So this is my plea to you. If you're hesitating, then I would say this is an opportunity that's not going to come around again, I promise you, especially at this rate, and to get access to that coaching at a very nominal rate. And if it calls to you, I would say do it. I'm here to serve. I'm here to be the steward. I'm here to be your guide, to be your lighthouse. Let me help you. Let me help you tap into your magic. And as we say in Japanese, arigato gozaimashita. I look forward to seeing you on the virtual plane.